Hey everyone, this is my Patreon prod reaction to the third episode of Maou-sama Retry. And last episode, we finally met up with Luna, gave her the spanking that she quite clearly was asking for, and just took her money. Wandered off, spent it various places, eventually gave what was left back to her because, you know, our protagonist is such a nice guy after all. But it seems like we're gonna get a bit more trouble because somebody called Killer Queen is showing up. Probably Luna's sister, probably has a thing or two to complain about to our protagonist, but we'll see. She had a very intimidating kind of carriage there, so I imagine she's fairly violent, fairly powerful, but I think it's nothing we can't handle, so let's just jump into it and see what trouble she causes. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. Are we asleep or are we awake? Oh yeah, we are definitely awake. Oh, they're together, okay. They did bond pretty quickly, I guess. Luna Ne-sama, I will not call you that. I'm glad to see they become friends. This is nice. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking that. That's great to see. Oh, where? Give me details. Probably a head. She was probably giving her head pat, most likely. Demon Lord Hakuto. It went by too quickly, but I know his name. Hakuto Kunai. It is an amazing little storage area. I do like how it has a bit of a pixely look to it when he does that, because this is a video game. 10 items, that's pretty limited. I imagine it would be. I can think of so many video games where life would be so much easier if I had bigger storage. I don't remember asking. Yeah, how could you be so irritable after having such a nice bath? And such nice skinship. Right? Okay. Yeah, that's absurd. And back to the Killer Queen, who is on her way. And they call her Onego, which makes me think she's like, you know... yeah, as if. It's ridiculous. He did kind of do that. How dare she? She might get a second spanking at this rate. Which I would enjoy more than the previous spanking, actually, from his sister. Hey, that'll be some skin shift for you. Yeah, I think we did get a new clothes last episode. She just goes to town on that. Oh, Nichan! Where do we go where we get that? Is there a maid cafe in this game? I mean, there should be if it's a game worth playing. Man, I love that dragon behind him. It looks so cool. Like an Eastern-style dragon. Is that Killer Queen? I think it is. Who seems to like that guy? I don't know. Whoever that is. Just takes off the halo. I do quite like her outfit. Yeah, apparently Luna gets pretty attached to him. I do really like the opening, honestly. So who's the girl that's just kind of floating there? Killer Queen. Kira Queen. Just a nice peaceful day so far. Yeah. A lot of help you are. So why is Aku on the floor? There's plenty of room on that bed. Times change. It's actually pretty tragic. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting for Killer Queen to show up. Yes, where can we get a part-time job? Huh. Maybe here. Of course, we can't do that. Okay, he's trying to sell it, I guess. Okay, I see how it is. That's kind of messed up. About a bajillion or two. One giant gold coin. Damn. He descended from something. Yeah, he really needs to understand the currency a bit better. Poof. So what exactly is he thinking here? He sounds so much more excited on the inside than he looks on the outside. Oh, is that the Killer Queen? Good thing that she waited till after we did the little transaction. I see. We're shifting over to this now. Keikakudori. Well, they could not be any more blatantly evil if they tried. Not much room for interpretation there. Yep, here's the Killer Queen. Why is that guy not wearing a shirt? That's my first question. Like everybody else is, he clearly stands out. But hello. Hello there. I'm here for a Demon Lord. If you're here, please raise your hand. That is what it looks like, doesn't it? How dare you? She is kind of rude, isn't she? You can't sleep all the time. You gotta go out and do things. Is that what you call it? I don't think that's what it was. Don't phrase it that way. Don't phrase it that way. That was so bad. Why would you do that? Nice bird. Okay, it's got a Song of Fire and Ice here. It's probably not gonna accomplish much. Yeah, Fuji's got this. Or she's got this. Whatever. It's been gotten. Yeah, that's probably it. Because they were the ones that summoned her. Or you, whatever. She looks like such a freaking magical girl. She's in such a good mood now. I guess killing people is what gets her going. Yeah, dead. These people are just nothing. Up against two of our holy maidens here. Nothing like a golden splash. Anybody would be happy to have a golden splash from her. Yeah, I see how these guys are. No surprises there. Yeah, I'm sure they feel incredibly honored. No, they're totally the good guys, you know? Oh, he's got a chest. So is this where the real challenge comes in? Oh god, that is disgusting. How old is your lunch, man? Ooh, death. Yeah, this became less fun, I guess. Don't touch it. Come on, Hakuto, you gotta save that butt that you're obsessed with. And might as well save the rest of her while you're at it. Ooh. See, if you wore armor, that wouldn't have been so bad. I think you may have learned a lesson there. Though it may be too late. Well, not gonna do anything to Hakuto, because he's the Demon Lord. He's got this. He's got the ring and stuff. Or you could just throw your cigarette. It's a terrible habit. That ring is such a bad influence. Never trust a ring with a skull on it. Ugh. That looks so unpleasant. Self-defense. That thing looks so creepy. Don't let it touch you. That's much worse than your hips moving on their own. Character change, unable to control. Doesn't sound like a good message. Oh, there's the cigarettes. Now I just have to wait for that thing to die of cancer. We probably don't have the ton of time, though. She's only 17, really? Yeah, he's like 28. Mount Fuji. It's so blinding. What's even happening? It's more holy than the Holy Maidens. But it seems to be helping, so that's good. Whatever that was. Oh, it's him, okay. Yeah, he's from the opening. He's the one Killer Queen liked. So I thought he was... Yeah, that's a cool dragon too. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. I want that cloak. I really want that cloak. So I guess we had a different hero in this scene. That's very unexpected, actually. Like, why is everyone laying down? That wasn't all that bad. What a bunch of wimps. He's not gonna blame Hakuto for this, is he? No, okay. Just a little bit of a concern I had. But no, they're still around, so... Grudge setting? Yeah, these people are dead. They don't stand a chance. Not after that. He's just gonna punch him? Yeah, as you do. Who needs a weapon? Weapons are for weaklings. Just straight up punches. It's a good question. I kind of figured you knew. But I guess this is where the first meeting happens. But I want to know. How dare he call me a woman? You think just because I have tits, I'm a woman? Yeah, it's starting with her. Oh, already closed the distance. You are dead. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably more than I saw. Oh. Well, she's dead. And we're still not done. First skill. Oh. Kempo, yes, the best skill. I mean, you already got the dancing covered. I still really want that cloak. Yeah, you think you can leave this silver dragon? Third skill. Earthquake. Oh, there it is. There it is. You really can't, like, summon it. That's so cool. That's so scary. You guys better run, but you probably can't get anywhere fast enough. Final Phoenix. I wouldn't call it a phoenix. It's more of a dragon, but if it's his skills, he gets to name it. So yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised that Hakuto didn't do much there. And there she goes. She's now in love. Yes, and she might want your autograph. And possibly your D. I couldn't tell you. I don't know why she's not at home in the kitchen. We're making a sandwich. It's a mystery. Wow, she has it bad. God damn it, this woman. She basically unlocks your otome nature. I can't have my underling see me like this. I would never get over the humiliation. That was funny. Of course it is. Kiri-sama 0. I can remember that. Where's DK and Rizzo? That's a real question. Don't bleed too much. At least not until you get into the bed. Well, thanks for the help, Zero, I guess. It looks like he could be the protagonist of his own show. Man, he just completely destroyed her character now, didn't he? Oh, we have a straggler. Hopefully Hades eats you. So you're saying he really is literally a dragon? That would definitely explain why he's so strong. It's like fists. What are you doing? Are you presenting yourself to Aku? This is kind of weird. Yeah, I gotta get it together for her. I saw you. I think he's a little bit, I think his confidence might be a little bit shot now. I do kind of want to see him fight him now. That's pretty cool. Can you do cool things like that, Hakuto? because he stole all the thunder of that scene. He became the hero of the conflict. One and the same. What is that do you mean? So basically, he made the character. Is that what he's trying to say? Like, it's supposed to be like a self-insert character. Yuki Kaze. This isn't Azure Lane. Please do. Got like a little cute little witch here and Mikan. Yuki Kaze and Mikan. Curlish boy. Really? I refuse to believe that's a boy. You lied to me. I mean, you know, I think he's trying to avoid that spreading. Jeez, that's a scary picture. Not flattering at all. It's a nice carriage. Yes, you do. As soon as you became obsessed with her butt, obviously. Aku just... you did have your way with her butt in public, so... Why do you keep phrasing it like that? Why are you happy about this, Aku? That's because you get to be part of a family. Oh, you just took Aku. Yeah, they did get pretty close. Okay, Tomo, yeah, whatever the character's name from Index was. He stole his line. Yeah, Tomo, I'm pretty sure it is. And that was the episode, which actually went by fairly quickly. So I can't believe she told her sister that about him being obsessed with her butt. That's so easily misunderstood. We got a couple other characters, Mikan and Yuki Kaze. Yuki Kaze, who's apparently a boy, and Otokonoko, with the ko being the ko for, you know, female, Musume. Which just means trap, basically. Or girly boy, as it was translated here. But basically a trap. Which is hard to believe, but it's anime, so you could just draw a girl and call it a boy, you know? This is one of those instances where it's really just a girl that the author decides to say is a boy. It's not like the audience will ever see the private parts, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna just continue rolling with it being a girl in my head. It's my head canon. Is that Mikan? And that is Yuki Kaze. Damn, does Yuki Kaze look good? Oh, healing. I was wondering why he was grabbing her leg. You Kirino. Kirino Yu. Whose name is that? Is that the doctor lady? The scary doctor lady? I don't know. But that was the third episode of Maou-sama Retry. And this was a pretty cool episode. We did get to see the Queen Killer, although we saw much less of her doing cool, fighting, badass things than I expected. Like, she showed up. She was like, hey, I hear there's a demon lord around here. If you're here, raise your hand, come up forward, you know, and then she, of course, scolded her sister a bunch. and she had sort of attempted to fight the bad guys, but I mean, and she did, you know, for a while, but that Hades got summoned and then she was brought down. So I guess she did fight a little bit, but I was expecting a bit more, but she was actually taken out of commission fairly quickly, and she just kind of laid there for a while, and then after she was saved, she immediately became infatuated with Zero. Apparently he's right up her alley. As far as her type goes, basically completely destroying her character and making her go full-blown Otome, you know, maiden in love. So I do like the one of her underlings kind of getting a kick out of that. That was a fun little bit there. But anyway, so that was interesting. And I actually did figure out that that's how things would go in the opening, because, you know, there's a brief bit where she does seem to be very infatuated with him. So, yeah, nothing too shocking with all of that, really, I guess. But what was a little bit surprising, just how quickly Aku and Luna, names, Luna, how quickly they got close, because our very first scene of them bathing together. And, you know, not only that, she has a line where she's like, besides, we get along well enough to see each other naked, which, yeah, basically exactly what I was thinking. And then after that, off screen, she went immediately for the skinship, you know, various grabbing here and there. And I'll use my imagination to fill in the blanks, because I'm sure it was great. Considering how obsessed she is with butts, I assume she spent some time with Aku's there. But yeah, not getting along quite as well with Hakuto. I mean, we got a little bit of information from her as far as the whole Seraph Ofen thing. And apparently the one that we saw before is dead because she granted the wishes of too many bad people and that corrupted her. I mean, we kind of already knew that part, but we talked a little bit about the other two here, which I'm sure we'll get more into later. Let's see. What else do I really want to say about this episode? He went to go get some money, which makes sense because he gave the money back to Luna. So apparently he just made a thing and sold it. Well, he sort of sold it. He just like gave it to them as like, this is mostly a gift, but I kind of need some money to get by, so give me at least one giant gold coin. But it really does come across like he doesn't quite understand the value of money here, so because I guess it's different than the original game. So he really should try to learn that, honestly. Like, it's not something that would take that much time to learn about. Just go to a local store, see how much a candy bar costs, see how much a valuable vase costs, you know, just kind of get a feel for the currency. Because you kind of want to do that before you start doing any kind of serious business transactions. So that's what I would suggest, personally. But he didn't handle it horribly, really, I guess. But that's what I would do. I would prioritize really understanding it a lot more than he is. But, you know, it's his life. He can do it how he wants. I mean, the thing itself didn't have much value to him at all, so it's not a big deal. And then we have our, you know, Satanist guys who are very clearly evil, like kind of mustache twirly evil. You know, we believe in demons, we summon them, we want destruction and death, we want to attack the holy maidens. As far as I can tell, that's about as deep as their motivation goes. You know, not much room for any kind of interpretation or nuance. And yeah, then we had to run in with the Killer Queen. Violence ensued. The gag about the two sisters looking pretty evil despite supposedly being the holy maidens, that was kind of funny. The funniest thing about the whole thing, though, is the fact that Hakuto basically did nothing. Like, the ring tried to antagonize him to do things because it's a very bad influence, but in the end, it didn't really do much. But you know who did do much? Zero. He showed up to save the day. And he was pretty cool. Like, he really could be the protagonist of his own anime. That silver dragon on his back, apparently he's Dragonkin, you know, part dragon. Insanely powerful. Just completely wrecks them with his fists. Pretty cool to watch. And throughout the course of the fight, Killer Queen just getting more and more into him. You know, despite the fact that she's supposed to be this kind of intimidating, powerful warrior, you know, she basically completely throws all that away. And he basically treats her like just another woman. And, which some people could take that as, you know, condescending and get offended or whatnot, but she just rolled with all of it. Which was certainly interesting. Like, what was the line that he said? I mean, he called her reckless, which is, I guess, kind of true. Why is a woman going up against guys with weapons? Like, yeah, that's just crazy talk. Women don't fight with weapons, especially not against guys. That's just ridiculous. But, yeah, if she wasn't so in love with him, I'm sure she would have had a few choice words in response for that. But yeah, he did kind of go full White Knight there. And then we had Hakuto, who was very clearly upset about something. I couldn't quite tell what was going on here. But clearly he had some strong feelings about Zero one way or the other. That's all I really knew for a while here. But what was that he said about him? Because here we go, Aku just kind of described me what happened. Because he mentions the Dragonkin thing. Yeah, Aku directly asks, what are you so interested in him for? Someone you know, perhaps? Like a long-lost friend? He says he doesn't know him here, but I guess that's a lie. He does sort of know him. Yeah, he basically admits it's a lie here. I can't say it. I can't admit that guy and me are one and the same. So, I was very confused with that line at first, but I guess what he's saying here is that he made that NPC for the game, and it's kind of a wish fulfillment fantasy kind of character for him, like self-insert character. I guess that's what he's trying to say here. That's the only way I could possibly interpret it. Because he did look a little bit like him, just more of a white look to it. Yeah, what he calls him here is a hard-ass delinquent joke of a character. But, you know, I think it's supposed to be some kind of self-insert character for him. That just makes the most sense. Not that it matters too much. Then we saw this girl who looks like she's dressed up for Halloween. And I know she's supposed to be a boy, but I will treat her like a girl going forward. You can't stop me. She's just kind of licking that popsicle amazingly. Then we get her name, Yuki Kaze. As she's enjoying licking that phallic object. Then the other girl who looks very much like a generic, typical adventure, you know, female adventure, that exposes way too much skin, or not enough, depending on who you ask. But they seem to be very much be partners to like a party. I do like how she offers Mikan to help lick it, because that's great. I'm kind of disappointed that she didn't do it. Oof. So, yeah, great sword user Mikan, which is pretty easy name to remember. And so is Yuki Kaze, because it's like a, you know, name in Azure Lane and stuff. Yeah, just Yuki Kaze. Let's see. Yeah, basically they're just kind of looking for rewards, because they're essentially very typical adventurers. They go to the guild, they look for new quests, they go to do them. Like, pretty standard here. We've had a lot of non-typical characters in the show, so having just two people that very much come across as typical adventurers is nice. But apparently they want to go off to the Sandwolves. Fair enough. But yeah, this is right here at like 20 minutes and 27 seconds. We get a very good shot of Mikan's outfit. And man, that thing looks like it barely covers much downstairs. Like, just a tiny little snip with scissors and that outfit's basically gone in the lower half. So, I approve. I just kind of can't believe she wears that. Yeah, this I guess is where they learned about the Demon Lord, and I guess it kind of piques their interest. Yeah, Yuki Kaze's outfit is amazing as well. Like, it's not as straight up, doesn't expose quite as much, but it does have that belly going on, and it's just very cute. So, what was this line here exactly? I think I kind of missed it the first time. It says, "Thing a Demon Lord too." What? Like, what? Yeah, because even Mikan's like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, there's only one way I could take that. Like, what's the actual Japanese that she says? Yeah, Asoko is what's translated as thing, which, yeah, she must be referring to as penis. That's like the only thing I can possibly think of. So, because Asoko is usually used to refer to that in a more subtle way. You know, if you play Arage, you'll learn that pretty quickly. You know, also Taisetsu Nabasho, you know, things like that. But anyway, then we just saw a terrifying picture of him. So apparently Yuki Kaze is interested in the Demon Lord's penis. I mean, certainly wouldn't be the only one. But that's certainly interesting. But yeah, I completely missed that line the first time. So sorry about that. That's interesting. And then Aku, that final little scene, Aku's just happy to have friends, to be in a group and bicker and stuff. Just, that was cute. I do enjoy the closeness between Aku and Luna there. Just nice little hand holding and kind of face pressing near the end there. Just, it's very cute stuff. I'm very glad to see all that. And that's the note we ended off the episode on. So yeah, I quite enjoyed the episode. You know, we introduced our dragon character, who's interesting, for sure. And we introduced a couple new adventurers, which I'm sure we'll meet next episode. Maybe have a nice chat with them. Maybe they'll find out for sure whether or not Hakuto's penis is in fact a Demon Lord class, you know. Many things we find out next episode, hopefully. So, thank you for watching. And a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.